Hello, I'm Elisha from Blockconnectors and welcome to Kryptonite. And I have with me Phantom, who is the CEO and founder of Sovereign World. Very nice to meet you, Phantom.
Very nice to meet you.
Alright, so tell me a little bit more about yourself and just how you came into this whole space and eventually this project.
Okay, my name is Phantom. As you told me, I'm a founder and CEO of this Sovereign Wallet project. We are working on wallet, smartphone-based, smart contract-based smart wallet.
Okay.
So if you think about mobile network, there is a smartphone. If you're gonna fully utilize the mobile network, you need a gateway device called smartphone. So if you like to enable mass adoption of this blockchain technology and make the people to fully utilize blockchain network, you need a smart wallet that acts as a gateway, major user interface to blockchain network. And I found that there is no such wallet available on the market, and I'm thinking end up making myself to create this kind of wallet. So Sovereign Wallet is one of first smart contract based smart wallet that I combine the two technology. So as you know that blockchain technology is very new technology. It's not really stable. Many of the projects say that they are experimental mode.
Yeah.
So it's not really ready for mass adoption. And so there is a question that whether we're gonna wait for another 10 year, 5 year for to enable people to use blockchain, or how can you find a way for people to use blockchain today? So I myself in a security industry for about 15 years.
Okay.
I make a security product to many of the Korean government and other companies and companies in Japan and Korea. So based on my experience, if I combine the proven security measures from banking and military, if I combine these two technologies, I can bridge the gap between now and blockchain 3.0 in sometime in the future. So I can provide stable and easy to use product today.
Okay.
That's Sovereign Wallet.
So I can already download Sovereign Wallet on iOS and as well as the Google Play Store.
Yeah.
Right. So what security measures that you mentioned just now? How is it different from like the usual, like let's say blockchain wallet that I would have on the smartphone?
So I'd like to explain a little bit about security technology.
Okay.
There are two most advanced security technology that I apply to Sovereign Wallet. Is first one is machine learning. That kind of AI. It's hard to say AI, but it's a little bit smart security technology. That so instead of just relying, for example, instead of just relying on single data like ID and password to identify the user, we use the simple machine learning technology to learn the behavior pattern of the user, so that instead of ID password is right, but if you act a little bit differently than normal. So for example, in the traditional banking kind of app, so if you are transferring the money to your friends and very small amount, just like normal days, then we can just ask for simple authentication information. But one day, if you're gonna transfer all your money to someone you never sent before, then if it's a smart application or smart service, we need to ask for more confirmation, authorization. So this kind of smart behavior is not really applied to the product before. So
It's true.
some of the advanced security company in banking industry, just like us, apply this kind of technology to banking application. But I'd like to bring this advanced knowledge to the blockchain industry to secure the application itself. So we are making a wallet, but if the wallet is hacked, all your money is gone.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and well, but another approach to, typical wrong approach to this kind of security is they try to bother user too much, ask for too complicated way to use the product. But if it's too complicated, we cannot make everybody to use the product, because
Like
it
you're not
becomes
going to
too
have that
complicated.
adoption rate. Yeah.
Right. Just like the early stage of PC industry, if we're gonna, the promise of this brand new technology is very good, but if you're gonna use it, you have to be a developer. You have to be an engineer to use this kind of product. It's really, this is a kind of hurdle that we can bring mass adoption to blockchain industry. The blockchain is also the same. So I'd like to combine high-end security measure like machine learning security and also protocol-based security.
Okay.
Like we apply zero knowledge protocol. So blockchain itself is a protocol-based security, as you know. Blockchain, Satoshi Nakamoto applied proof of work and those kind of consensus protocols. Similarly, I applied zero knowledge protocol so that while avoiding centralized failure. So if our system is hacked, just like the central exchange, there is another accident happened yesterday in Japan. So if the central system is hacked, all the people's money is gone.
Yeah.
So if that kind of thing is happened in our wallet system, it's going to be a problem. But at the same time, another issue is that by mistake, in many of the Bitcoin, people forget about the password, and for the hardware wallet, if you forget your wallet,
forget the private keys, there goes
private
all the
key
money.
and etc., then just by having a simple mistake, people lose money. So how can I balance between these two? So I come up with the zero knowledge protocol.
Okay.
So we have a backup in our server, but that is encrypted with the information only you know. So we don't know, our server don't know anything about the encryption key. So even though our server is hacked, because just like zero knowledge means we don't know anything about your encryption code. So hacker cannot decrypt this information so that your wallet is very safe. And at the same time, if you lose, somehow if you forgot about your smartphone and some problem, all your data is erased. If all your money is gone, you'll be so unhappy. But we have a zero knowledge so that we can provide a recovery mechanism.
Okay.
So as long as you remember that important information, by combining our encrypted data with your information, we can recover your money. And since only you know about that secret information, you are in full control of your wallet.
Okay, so this is actually an amazing solution, because all this, even a central server system, they are like susceptible to hacks. But even though if that gets hacked, hackers won't be able to access the digital assets that you store on your wallet because
Right.
they don't have that knowledge that's only known to the user itself. So
Right.
that layer of security, it also helps with the recovery process. So I
Right.
think you're gonna see that the adoption for like cryptocurrencies, especially with this wallet,
Right.
gonna pick up with the masses because they just need to download this wallet, they just register for an account, and then key in all their information that's just known to them, sensitive to them,
Right.
and then they can just rest easy knowing that all
Right.
their digital assets are safe.
Right.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I think not just our community but moving forward, like this is what the masses need.
Right.
Gaining that what do I say? Get confidence in this technology. So,
Right.
yeah, it's really good work that you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I try to solve the real world problem
Mm-hmm.
that kind of blocking everyone to use these benefits of this cryptocurrency.
Uh-huh.
So one of our company's vision is to enable, as you know, that there are more than 2 billion people around the world who do not have any basic access to financial service.
It's about 2 billion that are unbanked.
Unbanked.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about the exact number, but there's a lot, and even increasing because of the financial crisis.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, everybody said that cryptocurrency may solve this problem,
Mm-hmm.
but there is a big gap between normal people and cryptocurrency world,
Mm-hmm.
because normal people cannot use this complicated technology.
That's true. Yeah.
So if I have this smart wallet, then make it easy for people to use it, and also quite secure. I don't have to have a hardware wallet or anything else to make it sufficient security
Mm-hmm.
to protect my asset. Then if I have this smart wallet, I'll be able to enable all these people and provide cryptocurrency-based financial service to them.
Okay. Yeah. So you're also gonna solve like world problems, helping banking the unbanked
Right.
in that sense.
Mm.
So actually, yeah, because I think what you said is true.
Mm.
I mean, there are some thoughts around the atmosphere that cryptocurrency is actually the solution to that, and having this software that's actually
Right.
you just get it on your phone, you don't need to buy any extra additional devices, actually helps even the people. They don't have to go all the way to the bank to set up, but then to get their things secure, a secure wallet that can store all their digital assets on their phone. And even like you mentioned just now, if they lose their wallet, there is a recovery process for them. So it's
Right.
secure, and even though you lose your wallet, it gets hacked, you still can at least get your
Right.
money and your money's not lost.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's definitely a good product.
Mm.
So what is the future? Where do we see sovereign wallet, going to the future?
So there is another major problem in cryptocurrency.
Mhm.
That is price volatility.
Yes.
So cryptocurrency is a currency
Mm-hmm.
that, to be a good currency, you have to have a stable token,
Mhm.
stable coin.
Yeah.
So I realized that just making a wallet is not sufficient
Okay.
to make mass adoption of this cryptocurrency technology. So I created MUI, our stable token.
Mm-hmm.
So MUI is one of first stable token that has a no collateralized, non-collateralized.
Okay.
It's not really pegged to anything else, but it has its own natural control mechanism called algorithmic central bank.
Okay. What? Tell me
Yes.
more about that.
So I kind of studied some of the currency history and mechanisms, and I found that fiat currency is very good. Actually, has a very good mechanism.
Mhm.
Every country has a central bank,
Okay.
but the problem is everybody talk about decentralized world, blockchain world, that centralized system has a problem of corruption and human errors. So one of the good thing about central bank system is that it can control the circulating volume of the currency.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the fiat currency has a hyperdeflation problem if you print the money too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But most of the cryptocurrency also has a hyperdeflation problem.
Hyperdeflation.
Yes.
So okay.
For example, if you think about the Bitcoin,
Mm-hmm.
it can generate 12.5 currently BTC in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Even though suddenly you want to have 1 million Bitcoin, there is a demand for 1 million Bitcoin. If the certain country has a financial crisis, everybody needs to have this Bitcoin to safely store their asset. But Bitcoin only can generate 12.5 BTC per 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and in that kind of scenario, if there is a certain high demand in the cryptocurrency, it says the price peaks, hyperdeflation problems.
Mm-hmm.
So if there is a central bank or any other cryptocurrency currency mechanism, control mechanism, you can release, print more money when there is a big demand, and you can stabilize the coin.
Okay.
So central bank if it works for the benefit of everybody, it's a very good mechanism. But since it's controlled by the human, and it tend to have a problem. But if it's programmed by it's a algorithmic central bank.
Okay.
The algorithm is pre-programmed for the benefit of the people that use our MUI token. Then there is no worry about corruption. So that's the reason why I created algorithmic central bank while I'm creating the MUI token.
Okay. So you're going to launch this token, which it's not going to be exposed to the volatility of what we see in the crypto markets, because it's going to be a stable coin.
Right.
And the people that's because you're actually using this central bank system that's actually backed by not by humans, but by programmed algorithms that you actually program to the platform.
Right.
So that way people they know that this token is safe, not susceptible to corruption, and it's something that that they eventually would be able to place a trust on in the future.
Right.
Is that right?
So my thinking is basically if you can prevent some kind of hyperdeflation. So nowadays problem of cryptocurrency is that when you buy the token when there is a peak demand, like sometime last year the Bitcoin price goes up, Ethereum goes up. It's in my understanding it's a hyperdeflation. So now on current analysis that is because of the demand, it has a super increase. It's not the increase. The price is not normal. Current price is normal. If you look at if it's a stable token, so it's not really price drop or jump. It's a kind of rebalancing, restabilizing mechanism. So, so if I prevent this kind of phenomenon, I can have a stably increase the value of the token, and also that's not really good enough. The other mechanism that I need to put is that to have a stable increase in the value in the future, I need to have certain mechanism that prove the intrinsic value of this token.
Okay.
As you know that cryptocurrency is just a code. I just program the code and say this has a certain value, It's hard to satisfy.
Yeah.
So to prove that this one has a value, I need to put some mechanism. I put two mechanisms.
Okay.
One is the utility. What is the money for? If you can use it to exchange for certain services or certain product, that so fiat currency and other stable token have intrinsic utilities. So my token is that you can use it for using our system.
Okay.
So I have a basic utility for my system. So you can transfer money easily between your friends, and also I'm going to create a decentralized exchange in the future.
Okay.
So once the decentralized exchange is working, you can use this one to trade your token with another token. So I have intrinsic utilities, and another one is if you think about the fiat currency, the currency value is somehow pegged to the net asset or net wealth of the country.
Yeah.
So if the country is very rich, then you can trust that the country's issued currency might have certain value. But if the country is going on bankrupt and print the money and this one is net worth, not many people can believe it.
That's why we see all the
So
hyperinflation.
the cryptocurrency is also the same in my understanding. So if it's a project, the project has to have a profit model, similar to the company that you said you want to get an investment from the company, and that the company do not have any profit model. There's no way that this company can be rich, make money in the future, then it's very hard to believe.
That's true.
The project or the issuer or the project itself have to have a certain mechanism so that it can increase the wealth, increase the asset value of this project. So if this mechanism is in place, then you can trust that this token might have value in the future.
Okay.
So as the wealth grows, token value might grow in the future.
Okay. That's interesting. Right, so we're gonna expect a lot of good things from yourself and your projects that you're gonna roll out.
Yeah.
So if I'm interested to find out more, where can I go? Do you have a website?
Yeah, we have a website,
Mm-hmm.
www.sovereign wallet. It's a little bit complicated. So SOVEREIGN wallet, WALLET.network, NETWORK.
Okay, so it's gonna be sovereignwallet.network.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much for your time. It's been great, just picking your brain on all these issues that we are facing and how you're actually solving all these problems. So thank you so much for your
Thank you
time.
very much.
It's great to have
Nice
you
meeting
here.
you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.